Howdy, howdy. Well, work continues around here. I am finishing up all the metal that I can on the outside prior to painting. So the door was the last piece I did. I did do the frame around the storage area right around in there, so that's done. So what's happening now is that as soon as I get this door back on, then what I'll be doing is masking off all the windows on this door, doing some final scuffing and sanding, and then I'll be doing some painting. So I just wanted to show you the door work. As you can see, the door is nice and clean. The frame is anyways. So is the screen door. I cleaned up the screen door, re-screened it, redid the inside here all the way around, took care of that, cleaned it all up all the way around. And the screen door too, I brightened up the metal using that brush, that plastic brush that I put on the high-speed drill. Cleaned up all the metal, and that's what I do on the windows. The windows don't have a high polish, they have what they call a milled finish, and it's just cleaned up. It looks like it just came out of the factory, milled up. I mean, it's got the shine to it, but it's not high polish. Some people don't want to do that. I find it a little bit more maintenance that I want to do for it, but I mean, it's clean, they can be polished. So, but that's for this. I'll show you the door right now, what I'm doing to it. Okay, there's the door. See, what I did is I took the outer skin, which is what's on the outside, off. I re-hammered in all these staples that are in here, because these little itty-bitty staples is what was holding this door together. And so what I did is these little staples, and I put a bunch of glue in there and letting it somewhat dry set up, because it'll dry up as soon as I close it up. I'm getting ready to close it up, and there's a couple more staples there, but I put more glue, filling cracks. This is around where the doorknob's at. Take care of all that. Then there was a piece that was cracked right here. So what I did is I put some glue in there, but then on the inside I put a strap, and I stapled that strap in. So what's going on in here is the door is hollow in these areas, but what they've done is they put styrofoam. It's a 1-inch thick styrofoam, and there it is over there and over there. That's the bottom piece. These are the two pieces up on top. And then there's the outer skin right there, this big piece. That outer skin slides on right here, and that's exactly what it'll be doing. It'll be sliding on. And I'll show you the finished door once I get done with it, because I am going to be painting the inside. Currently the inside is kind of a bronzy color. I'll show it to you prior to, and then I'm going to paint it, and I'm hoping to paint it today before I put the door back up, because the outside's going to be white, and then I'll be painting the green stripe on it as well, but I'll just paint it white when I paint the rest of the trailer out. So alrighty, and with that, talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye. Okay, door is back together, skin is on. Let me flip it over for you so you can see, but as you can see, this is where I took it off. I flipped over the seam completely flat. Then I just opened it up on the sides, both sides, and then the top skin just slides off. The top part, what I mean by the top part, is the outer skin, which is the white part, and it just slides off. And that's going to be remaining white, and it'll be repainted white when I paint the trailer. But since this part right in here is going on the inside, and everything is either green, white, or silver or aluminum color. I am going to be spray painting it a silver color and putting it back up in tonight, hopefully. So what I'm going to do right now is just mask off the edges, paint this. I've already scuffed it, cleaned it, wiped it down twice, and so now what I'm going to do is just paint it. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right, so I'll show you guys right now as soon as I mask it off. Okay, so I masked it off and I gave it one first coat of the metallic paint. I kind of give it a bright aluminum look, or it's not supposed to be chrome because there's no way I can get it that shiny, but it is pretty shiny and it stays pretty good, and it's wipeable and stuff, so it's pretty good. I've used it in other spots and it's pretty good. So I'm going to give it a second coat here in just a little bit. I'm waiting for it to dry up a little bit, and I guess I'm not going to be able to put it up until tomorrow, and that is because it's dry to the touch in 15-20 minutes, but it needs a 24-hour curing period. So what I'll do is I'll leave it outside, let it dry completely to tomorrow late morning. I'll put it up. That'll give it a good 18 to 20 hours of dry time. So all right, and with that I will show you the finished product. I'm gonna give it one more coat. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay, so here you see the inside portion of the door finished. All right, so the paint, like I said, it's dry to the touch, but they always tell you to give it 24-hour curing time. It is not tacky, just so that you can move it, set it someplace where it'll dry properly. Now what I did do after taking off the blue tape, the edging, is that I put a new gasket, and I'll show you there. There's the new gaskets, that black part right there that runs all along the top, and actually it runs all the way around. All the way around, that's a new gasket. And so when the door closes, it makes a seal of some sort, and it tries to keep moisture out. It's not going to 100%, but that's what the intent is. And it's just a thin 1/8 inch, relatively heavy styrofoam, or not styrofoam, but foam, rubber foam, with a real good adhesive. It sticks. I've had this, I've used it in the past. Very good stuff. So just wanted you guys to know that, that should be on there. Helps with drafts and things like that around the door. All right, so with that, I'll show you tomorrow a little bit more on the door, and I'll actually paint it white. I think I'm going to paint it white prior to hanging it up, and that way I can just cover it all up, and the door I don't have to worry about anymore until I do stripes. And once I do stripes, I will be putting the stripes on the door. I like that uniform look. I don't like stripes going across and then you see a big white door. I don't like that. I like the stripes going across. That way it looks uniformed on both sides. All right, and with that, talk to you guys later. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.